Hello everyone. Today we're going to create a new assignment on Google Classroom. So the first thing we want to do is once we're on our stream page is come down to the plus sign and select that plus sign, and you're going to take your pointer and put it at create assignment. Once we're in the create assignment window, we can take a look up at the top here and we can assign this assignment to multiple classes to save ourselves some time. So if you have multiple Google Classrooms, you don't have to continually make the same assignment over and over again. It's a great time-saving feature. We're just going to select Google Classroom presentation as opposed to the Visitation in St. Peter one. Just the Google one today. And you also have the option of selecting individual students or all students. So you can differentiate your instruction by assigning different assignments to different people on the same topic. So our assignment today will be the Boston Tea Party. How about that? The Boston Tea Party. And now you have the option to put in a due date, to add a topic. I'm not going to put a due date in now, but we do, as with our questions and with our announcements, we have the option to adding a due date. If you have multiple classes, this is a great feature. You can pre-plan all of your assignments in advance, select a due date, and everything will show up and populate itself on the stream page in an appropriate time so that the students will have their assignment and they'll know exactly when it is due. But I'm not going to use that feature for this particular assignment. Also, we have the topic menu. We can select different topics so that we can easily organize our stream page, and if we're looking for something, we can go over to the topics, which is over on the left-hand side here on the stream page. Click on that, and then this assignment will show up in that view. But I'm not going, again with this, I'm not going to assign it a topic. Now, I'm going to add a YouTube video for my students to watch. So I'll click on the YouTube button. I'm going to add my YouTube link and search for it. And there it is, the Boston Tea Party. Click on that, and we'll add it to our assignment. And there it is on the bottom. I would also like to add something from Google Drive. This will be the questions or worksheet that's going to go along with this video. I pre-made this worksheet and I saved it in my class folder, so we'll go there now. Go to the Boston Tea Party. We'll add that. And now we have our worksheet that goes along with our video. If you move over here and you click on this arrow here, you have different options. Now, with this option here, students can view file. That means they can open it and view it, but they cannot edit it. This one here, students can edit the file. And then this one here is students can make, you make a copy for each student. Instead of printing copies in the office and handing them out to each student, you have this option to make a copy for each student, so they will have a copy of their own with their name on it that goes directly to them to save some paper. So you can move towards, slowly move towards a paperless classroom if you so choose. And that's what I'm going to select for my option. Now, I have this video and I have this worksheet, but I probably should add some instructions so my students know what to do with all this, all this stuff that's in the assignment. So we'll type our instructions here. Please watch the video on the Boston Tea Party and complete the attached worksheet. Okay, now once the instructions are done, I go down to Assign. I can click this button and it'll immediately assign to everybody. Or I can schedule it. As I said before, if I want to get ahead of in my planning for the week, for the month, for the school year, I can create all of these assignments and schedule them as far out in advance as I'd like. And the way you would do that is you would click Schedule, click on the date, and you can see that I can go pretty far in advance, as far as I'd like to. And you could also select the time so that it'll show up on their stream in an exact time. So if you have an agenda or other items on your stream and you don't want the students to be distracted by another assignment that's not supposed to be relevant until late in the period or at night, then you can have that time, say, I don't know, 3 p.m., 3 o'clock p.m. So that way your students won't see that on their stream until it's time for them to do homework at home. But I'm not going to schedule that. I'm just going to assign it right now so that it shows up directly onto my stream page. Here we go. And there we see it. There is our assignment. We have one student in the classroom. So the classroom has not done the assignment yet. So if I clicked on that, it'll show me the student. The student has not done it yet. Here's his worksheet that is not complete. Once it is finished, it'll be finished. It'll show up as complete, and I can grade that right here in Google Classroom. Also, on the left-hand side here, you will see all the assignments and questions that you've put a due date on that will, they will all appear here. So you can keep track of all of the assignments that you have created throughout the year and or the marking period, and you'll be able to quickly view them to see who's done the work and who has not done the work. Check to see if any of them have to be graded and returned, or if there's any comments by a student. I hope this little tutorial on how to make an assignment was helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to send me a note, and I'll help you in any way that I can. Take care.